Putem începe cu întrebările.
How is the atmosphere now in team after the game with the
It's good. The players are positive. We were analyzing the game. We again did so many positive things. We did a lot of good things on the pitch. In some moments, we missed our chances. Also, we saw some situations where we should be better. And it's okay. We didn't have too much time to work this week. It was about physical, it was about mental recovery, and we immediately start for preparation for Argeș. They are doing really well this season. We have same number of points. They from game to game they change their formation, and everything was about preparation for Argeș game.
Do you think that FC Argeș is a playoff team? What do you think about them?
At the moment, yes. At the moment, they are doing well. They are stable defensively. They have very fast offensive transitions, counter-attacks, and all teams which are at the moment in top 6, including us, it's there with some reasons, and because of some quality. After 13 games, we cannot speak about some team was lucky. We can speak for 1 or 2 games, but if you are in 13 games in playoff, this means that you deserve to be there. If you take example of Zeljko, in the beginning you saw that they are playing well, but maybe didn't have some good results. But game by game, they deserve also to come on that position.
It was a little bit frustrating that Rapid shot only once on target and they scored twice.
When you take all statistical part in all segments of the game, we were dominate or the same. But one more time, in football, it's not about statistic. Okay, this shows something. But again, if you have 13 shots from the box and don't score, this means that we didn't deserve. And one more time, full credit for the Rapid, how they win the game, and we must be better in some part of our game.
Did you have the individual talks with the players after that game?
It's our normal discussions, team discussions, individual discussions to understand some of parts of our games which was not good, and this is a normal standard and post-match analysis for our team.
What is your opinion about the teams which are not very good last year in the season, like FC Argeș or Boateng? They are in the top now.
What I said, they okay, both teams have very good coaches with a lot of experience. They choose right profile of the players for this, what they want to play. Both teams are very defensively organized with a lot of pressing situations, with a lot of fast transitions, and this is their strength. And again, all these teams have some very positive things this season, and this is why they are on that positions.
Which is the main problem at this moment in Dinamo? That they don't score, they miss so many opportunities, and they're
whole this season again in every game. If we speak about XG, expectations, goals, if we speak about number of situations in the box and everything what we create with our game, we should score more goals, and this is for sure some of the reasons why we are there. We are in top 6. We are there. We want to be, but we should have even more points. And then when you don't score, when you take more risk in the game, then you can come in some defensive transitions. You can have some problems what appear in our game, and this is something what we have to understand and to be better in that kind of situations. But first of all, this what we create, it's too many situations that we have to score.
FC Argeș has same problem more or less because they didn't score in the last 2 games. So I don't think we're gonna see any goals or.
Okay, but that depends which formation they play, 4-3-3, 3-4-3, or all 3 offensive players. They are, until now, they have some statistic, they score some goals, they have some assists, and they are dangerous.
Do you think that you have the strength to keep the flag up until the end and fight for the title?
I don't speak about the final. All the time it's the same. Doesn't matter. We can win the game, we can lose the game. This is part of football. But first important part, it's to be in top 6. The season is very tough. Game by game, round by round. It's many results. What we can say, it's a little bit strange, or some favorites are not doing so well. And our first main target is to reach top 6, to see exactly where we are, and after that to make the best what we can.
How is it now after his own goal against Rapid?
Okay, of course, but it was the reaction on the first post was not the best. He was in the duel. It can happen, and I understand it from Eddie because of last season. Expectations are very high, but I understand him. I spoke with him. He is positive, and he will be good.
Do you think that is not this is a question? You had discussions with the official from Dinamo, yeah? They increased your salary. That means that they want to keep you.
Who increased my salary?
No, it's not true. So that means that they want to keep you even when you have contract some years. No?
I don't know nothing about
No,
that.
they didn't increase your salary?
No, I have my contract which I signed when I said, yeah, it's the same. In Antalya, yes. This is my contract, what I have.
Last month?
No.
Okay. You're gonna see the games from Europa League?
I watch all European games from Romanian teams.
Do you think that they can win FCSB against Bologna and Craiova against? No.
Craiova at home, it's against most of the team. They are favorite, and they have, but Noah it's also doing well, and it will be tough game. But let's say a little bit easier game for them than FCSB against Bologna. But both against FCSB, we speak all the time that they don't have a perfect season. They suffer a lot, but again, this team have a quality, and in every game, if they are on the good shape, with good moral, with personality, they can win, especially home games.
It's one of the teams from Romania, because you are in Romania, you are accommodation with Romania, with the football from Romania. It's one of the teams from Romania which make an offer for you to be a coach in that team.
No, again, for me, only Dinamo, and these all other discussions about Romanian teams at the moment, it's.
But don't receive a call or something like that.
No, it's.
For the moment?
Only Dinamo, and that's it. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Merge? Nu? Am că trecem live-ul.
Hai, gata?
We can start.
Cum e atmosfera după meciul cu Rapid?
Speak English is
You
better.
can say yes.
I understand. He's trying to say like, how was the atmosphere against Rapid?
Exactly.
But
That's okay.
how to
After,
say,
after.
yeah, you know.
Exactly, after the game against Rapid, after the loss.
I think for us, to be honest, like we felt very bad because it was a big game, you know, for us and also for them as well. And obviously we wanted to win the game, but you know, this is football. But for us, we were really, you know, disappointed. But at the end of the day, you know, we have to move forward and focus on the next game.
But what's happened in the game of the Rapid Bucharest? Because you want to win and
Yeah, obviously, everyone who watched the game saw how we played, and obviously we had a lot of chances, you know, to score. But this is football. If you have your chances and you don't score, obviously the opponent is also going to get some chances, and obviously they had their chances and they scored. And for us, it's difficult to say something about it. You know, we just lost, and for us, we have no excuse, you know, to give. The most important thing is for us to focus and make sure we move forward.
Do you think that you had the strength to keep the flag up until the end?
Yeah, for
Fight
us.
for the title also?
Yeah, for sure. For us, it's nothing surprising, you know, for us to be at this level, you know, because obviously we have a good coach, a good team, and you know, all talented players. So for us being at this level, for us, it's not a surprise, you know, and we can even it's normal. We can even do better than that. So for us, I think it's just a process.
How do you see the championship so far? The fight for title, for playoff?
Well, it's very difficult because you can see from the last season, you know, and this season a lot of big difference, you know. We can even make an example of Boateng, you know, being there, and I think a lot of people did not expect them to be there, but this is football, and now for me, I think this season the teams are different, you know. Everyone is playing well, everyone is giving the best. So for me, it's nothing surprisingly, you know, to see a lot of teams, you know, improving and winning games.
And FC Argeș has the same number of points as Dinamo has. So
Yeah. Beginning of the season, you know, we were trying to watch the game. Me personally, I've really watched every game of them, and they are very good. And for me, I think for us to win against them, obviously they are very good defensively and offensively. So the only thing we can do to win this game is to make sure we are much better than them tomorrow.
that you don't miss all the opportunities to score.
Yes,
That's
because
the point.
we have to make sure we have to score when we have the chances, because for the past games that we've played, like 6-7 games, we always have chances to score, but we've always learned from our mistakes, and probably tomorrow we are going to make sure when we get a chance, we are going to score.
what is your opinion about Boateng, the charges, the other teams high up and
For me, they've really surprised me a lot being at this position, and I hear a lot of people saying probably they could lose some points going forward, but for me, I don't think so. For me, I think they're in a good way. But for me, the most important thing is just to focus on Dinamo, and that's the main objective for me.
You speak about this team that are now in front. What about the other teams that were in front and now are down, like FCSB? Do you think they can be there and fighting for the title? They can come back?
Of course, they can come back. For me, if I see even FCSB in the first 6, I'll not be surprised because they have everything that it takes to be there. So, but this is football, you know, and probably they are not doing well now, but it's nothing surprising to see them on the top 6.
Thank you.
Thank you
very much.
Mai vrei să zici ceva în română?
Hai zice ceva, domnule.
Da, ce faci?
Mulțumesc.